Our faith is a seed. The Word of God is a seed. That tree started with a seed. And when this tree first started growing, there was a little flimsy branch like this. And when the winds blow and the storms come and all life circumstances and things that come to cause distress and trouble and despair, they shake. And sometimes that newly grown seed, it begins to shake. Some branches might break, but they heal and grow back stronger. And the elements all around these seeds that have been planted, all of those situations and circumstances, the winds, the rains, they strengthen that seed to grow into something like this that is sturdy, stable, and strong, and does not so easily move, and is not moved by the things that once moved and shook and broke the tree. When we're new in the faith, there comes a set of circumstances and trials and storms that shake us. And sometimes we begin to break and things come to surface and we're like, where'd that come from? I thought I overcame that. You just keep getting up and you keep feeding your faith. Feed that seed of faith, that grain of a mustard seed. That's all you need. If you feel like you're drying up in the faith, like you're being weakened in the faith and you don't have the faith that you once did, your stand's not as strong as it once was, feed your faith. Because just like that seed that you plant, that is a new seed, it's not as strong and as stable as a tree like that that's been through some things and endured some things and grown and matured from the things it's endured and overcome. Everything is going to be all right. These situations that come, fearful sets of circumstances come and they trouble our mind, and that is when we need to be renewed in the spirit of our mind and be transformed by the renewing thereof. See, God is the author and finisher of our faith. The faith that we have is because He gave us a measure of faith. And He's the author and finisher of that faith. And when Jesus hung on the cross, He said, "It is finished." Do you believe? Do you believe that? It is finished. It does not matter what you're going through. Jesus has a plan of salvation for us. You say, "I'm saved already." While that may be true, the circumstances you're going through have you moving, being tossed to and fro like someone who has no faith, no hope. And God's got a plan of salvation in the midst of that, to save you from that distress, from that despair, to save you from sinking in mire. There's always a plan of salvation. There's nothing too hard for God. His hand is not shortened that He cannot save. Cast your cares to Him, for He careth for you. All who are heavy laden, come to Him. Call upon Jesus and enter into His rest. Great is thy faithfulness. His mercy endures forever. And God delights in mercy. May He establish the work of our hands, and may we delight ourselves in His word. May we commit our ways to Him, that our thoughts may be established. Guard your heart, for out of it are the issues of life. The word said, out of the heart are the issues of life. It's not that person's fault that some anger is coming out of us. It's out of our heart that there's an issue of anger. and it found a person, a situation, something they said, or a circumstance to blame it on. And all we need to do is confess that sin to God and turn away from it and forsake it.